Matt Lenihan Boxing, social in association with freebets.com, Empire Fight Store, Forged Irish Stout, Jamie Conlan, the Breakout. And it was a breakout tonight for Kurt Walker. Often talked about the one knockout on his record, but tonight he made a statement, punch perfect, got the stoppage. Talk me through it.
Yeah, we always thought when Kurt fought legitimate opponents that you'll see the best of Kurt Walker. Coming as a high-level amateur is always very hard to go back down and fight the journeyman kind of opponent who come to survive and gritty and make things tough. When you come to fight a live opponent who's going to try and win, you're used to that throughout the amateur career, and that's where you're going to see the best of him. And we got an apprenticeship over the first 2 years. He was matched really tough. A lot of Nicaraguans who really came to fight, who really kind of made things dirty, didn't really give him the openings that he would needed. James Beech Jr. kind of did tonight.
I want to talk about that. When we talk about an apprenticeship and journeyman, only the last one Kurt were put in on, less than 2 weeks' notice, and the guy, I mean, you must have been ringside, heart skipping a beat. He came to take his head clean off. It wasn't someone who's come in there going, you know what, I just need to get through the rounds, get paid and go home. He came to fully finish Kurt that night, and he was exciting. So he has had a tough apprenticeship, but you think that will help him going through, won't it?
It definitely will. You know, when them kind of opponents, the journeyman opponents, see an Olympian, they have a tag on their back. Yeah. You know, you have a target where they want to kind of take you out, and that one was a scary one because it was legitimately a week's notice, and he was hounding me, and I was hounding Tom Dallas and Frank Smith to kind of get him on. And it was only the last minute Frank kind of threw me a bone, and we got him on and really quick, and he was out of shape. he was in a firefight pretty early, but the difference in Kurt Walker from that night to the night is night and day, and this is what this show is built on. You're building out, trying to find new breakout stars, trying to build something here, investing in local talent to try and grow them, to get them onto the big stage. And I think now we've created something here with Kurt that we can come back maybe 2 more times here to the Ulster Hall and build off the momentum that it's got tonight.
In terms of what he can do next, obviously that sort of the title, the rankings, it's a bit of a key to the next step in it, and we're looking at opponents. He's previously mentioned a guy like Opie Price, Nathaniel Collins, both who James Beech has shared the ring with as well. Do you see that as the next level in terms of the step?
We'll sit down next week. I know Lee had reached out about Nathaniel, and I think they're looking for an opponent for May. But we'll sit down next week and we'll see. We have plans here in Belfast. Our plans to build something here in Belfast, and with the DAZN back in his night, we kind of have that. But also, if the fight is right, you know, British and Commonwealth title is a big thing here. Something Kurt's wanted to do from the start of his career. So if the opportunity is in front of us and we're feeling good and it's a right kind of move, we'll take it.
Let's talk about the rest of the card. Obviously, this was live on DAZN tonight. Great exposure and a really good fan-friendly watch. Just big Stevie Ward returned. Tough guy as well in the ring with him. He was making it awkward for him. We saw a lot tonight in a good Celtic title fight. What's pleased you about tonight, aside from the main event?
Rudy Farrell.
Oh, but yeah,
Rudy Farrell, the story of Rudy Farrell and what he's done. Look, he's took every opportunity that's put in front of him. He's been the away side, he's been the home side, and I'm delighted for him. I'm delighted for him, for his team. But again, both men. Conor Kerr was fantastic also. He showed a lot of grit. Rudy had a great start, but then Conor fought back into it. It could have been a draw, it could have been Rudy nicking it, and it was just one of them fights where, yeah, I found myself standing applauding. It was one of the best fights I've seen live in a long while, and it was fantastic from both men. But I'm delighted for Rudy. I think Conor can come again, and we'll always give him an opportunity, because when you fight like that and you put everything on the line, and how he handled himself in the build-up, he'll always get an opportunity in our shows.
100%. It was a really good show tonight. When are we expected to see you guys put on another show over here in Belfast? We've
2 or 3 different plans in place. We've got the venues booked in Belfast. We've got venues booked in Southern Ireland and Kerry, and we're looking at one in the UK. It's just about getting Easter over, having to sit down, discussing with the DAZN, and seeing what the next step is.
100%. Well, Jamie Conlan, congrats on tonight. Terrific show, and we catch up at the next one.
Thank you for coming over. Appreciate it. Happy Easter.